guys, what's up? It's ItsAnnaLouise, and today's video is a highly requested video, and as you can probably tell by the title, it is how to clean a BETTA tank. So today I thought I would take the opportunity to show you guys because I have to clean my rescues, their 3 little quarantine tanks. So I thought I would show you guys today, and this video will tell you everything that you need and also a couple little tips as well, and then show you the actual process. So let's just go ahead and get right in. Okay, so one of the easiest and best ways to clean a tank and to make sure that you get all of the grime and the poop and just the leftover food, basically everything that you need to get out, is by getting one of these, which is in my bucket. So let me show you. Okay, so I was just making sure, if you see this tape is actually to help it to stay to the bucket, so just ignore that. But I'm having to hold it up this way to make sure that no water leaks out. But what you will need is one of these. It is and let me scoop my camera up. Okay. Or I'll just hold it. One thing that you'll need is an aquarium vacuum. It is like a gravel vacuum. You can get one of these at PetSmart, Petco, or even Walmart. Basically anywhere that sells fish supplies, you can pretty much get one. And this is the most essential thing for cleaning your tanks, because this is going to help you get all of the dirt and grime out of the tank. So once you have one of these, and they're not too expensive as long as you make sure you get the right size, because these do come in different sizes, and like they don't come in really tiny ones. It's kind of like a medium and a large. The medium should work fine for basically any type of tank. So the next thing that you guys will need is a bucket. So here's the bucket that I use, and this is for the water to go into. And on the vacuum, it comes with this little black piece right here, and this is to clip it on the buckets, but I've never had luck, and I've had so many accidents where water just goes everywhere on my floor and it's messy. That's why I put the tape to hold it onto the bucket, which, yeah. Now I just pretty much make sure that this piece does not come out, or else you're just going to get water everywhere. And it also could be depending on the type of bucket you get, but you definitely need a bucket, and one that is sturdy and a little bit heavy, because if not, then it's just going to tip over. So I think I got this one at Walmart, but you can get buckets anywhere. Honestly, like the Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, just wherever. But these are the 2 main things you'll need. And then for a tip, I recommend getting a turkey baster. Looks like this. You can get it at Walmart or anywhere that sells food, and this is good for getting individual pieces of grime that, say, after you got the water out with the vacuum, you see it floating around and you don't want to take a whole lot more water out. You can just get one of these and it will suck it right up. So I definitely recommend getting a turkey baster, and other than that, the bucket and the vacuum, that's really all you'll need. So of course, like I said, I am doing the rescue tanks today, so I'm not going to be like using it with any of my big tanks, but it works the exact same way. And with my rescues tanks, I will be using the turkey baster because it comes in handy when you do have the smaller like tanks and quarantine bowls to work with. So let me just show you. So these are the ones I'm going to be cleaning today. This one is a little bit more normal, like close to a tank like this. And then we have the bowls, because these are quarantine tanks. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I do not keep my bettas permanently in bowls. This is just to get them better. So it works the exact same in these as it would in this, and this. So let me explain just a little bit how it works, because honestly the vacuums are a little bit complicated until you get used to them because of how they work. They're not automatic or anything like that. They kind of run off of gravity, and I will explain that. So when you get the vacuum, you will probably have to attach, I don't remember what side, but one of the sides of the hose, and all it does is just connect. So it's super simple. It's not like you have to put anything together that's complicated or anything, but basically this side right here will go into your bucket, and this is the tube that you will be using to get the water and the crap out. So this is the side you'll be using to get down in your tank, and then this is the side in the bucket. And basically the gravel vacuum works the best if the bucket is on the floor. You don't want to hold the bucket or anything like that because it does work with gravity, so the tube really needs to be going straight down. So you put the bucket on the floor and work in the tanks like this. And then basically to get the water out, you'll start pumping this, so it's just squeezing it. And then you'll start to notice the water, going through the tube. And then when it finally starts flowing like it should, then you'll just hear the constant stream, and then it'll start moving really fast. So you need to make sure that the opposite end is not moving so the water doesn't get everywhere. And it gets really simple. It's a little bit hard at first to get the water flowing. Just basically you have to make sure that the bucket is on the ground and it's tilted like this at the right angle, and then it'll be a whole lot easier. But yeah, let's just go ahead and start, and I'll show you guys firsthand. So basically this is in the water now, as you can see, and I'm just going to start pumping this handle right here. Now, as you can see, the water is pouring out. So the water comes out really fast. So for the remaining in here, I'm going to use a turkey baster, which all you have to do is squeeze it, put it in, then it takes out water. And then just dump it in the bucket. And now I'm going to add more water. And of course I have all these jugs. And it is unchlorinated water. So it's like spring water or water that has been sat out, because you cannot put chlorinated water in. And this little guy only gets this much water because of his condition. He needs to be able to get to the surface more, so that's why this one is like this. Because he is my rescue. And then also make sure to have a towel to clean up any spills. So now it's time for Da Vinci's tank, and his is going to be a little bit more like a regular tank since it does have gravel, and so is Uni's. So let's go ahead and begin theirs. As you can see, it's taking a couple of pumps to even get this one flowing, and that happens sometimes just because it's a siphon and that's just how they work. And now it's working. And as you could tell, the vacuum gets the gravels up, but it keeps them in the tube so it does not release them into the bucket. So all your gravel stays in there, but it does get clean, so that's the important part. And now I'm going to use the turkey baster to get excess waste out. Okay, and then now for the last one, which is Uni's bowl. Okay guys, so it's all done. And then of course the water is just in the bucket. And then you dump it, and that is it. So with normal tanks that are not like quarantine tanks, you would do about a 10% water change each month, but whenever I do it, I do a little bit more than 10% just to make sure, like, I don't know, 10% never seems like enough, so I always do a little bit more. The reason why I took out so much on my rescues is because they're rescues and I'm just trying to get them better, so I'm trying to do more clean water, like, very frequently, and then with their medicine and such, so that's why it's like that. But if you do have like a regular tank with a filter and a heater and all that, then you will do a 10% water change each month or a little bit more, because I think you can't go wrong with more. So yeah, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe, which you can do by hitting my face right here, and you can watch another one of my videos by clicking right here, and it would mean the world to me if you would do so. And I hope you have a great day or night or whenever you may be watching this, and I'll see you guys in my next video.